Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. Today we've got a lot of news. The first news we're going to get into is Gabriel. Personal terms have been agreed with Arsenal Football Club. We're not the only club that's in for him, but at the moment the reports are coming in that we have agreed personal terms of the player. Also, there's a lot of players being linked to Arsenal. There's a lot of players that are considered deadwood at Arsenal that have been linked with moves away or loans away to other clubs. So listen, we've got all of that and more. So let's run the intro and get straight into it. Vamos, caramba, let's go. Welcome back, people. We're going to go with the first story that is doing the rounds today, which is Gabriel Jesus. Apparently, personal terms have been agreed. We've got the headline here: Romano rules out summer switch to Spain, confirms Jesus will leave City for Premier League club. Obviously said here, Gabriel Jesus will leave Man City this summer for sure, with Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham keen, according to Fabrizio Romano. Jesus' future was thrown in doubt following a £51 million signing of Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund. We go on here to what Fabrizio Romano has tweeted out. Gabriel Jesus gonna join a Premier League club this summer and not Real Madrid, as explained 2 days ago. More to follow soon, Romano wrote on Twitter. Gabriel will leave Man City for sure. No changes expected. And yeah, that's what that article's going with. We've got another article here talking about personal terms. Let me get this link up here. So a lot of different stories coming out with roughly about the same information, the same news. This is personal terms agreed. Arsenal have agreed on personal terms with Jesus, according to the Football Insider. The 25-year-old has been heavily linked with a reunion with Arteta, having played under him at Manchester City when he was assistant manager. Jesus gave his verdict on the Spanish manager when he made a move to Arsenal in late 2019. He said he's helped a lot of players. When I want to do finishing after training, I tell him and he comes and helps me. So he's really fantastic for us. All the players know that. Everyone knows that in the club. He's a fantastic guy, a fantastic manager. I don't honestly know what he thinks about his career. That is for him. I hope he can find his way and I hope he can be happy. So listen, this is what's being touted around about Mikel Arteta trying to go in for Jesus and what Jesus thought about Mikel Arteta back in 2019. We also have this here. According to The Sun, Jesus is also on the radar for clubs in Spain and Italy, but Arsenal are understood to be offering better terms with a base 190,000 a week plus bonuses. That would be a major increase on his 110,000 City salary a week. And he also had a successful relationship with Mikel Arteta when Arsenal boss was Pep Guardiola's assistant. So listen, a lot of links, a lot of different links confirming that Arsenal are definitely in for Gabriel Jesus and that the personal terms have been agreed. Obviously, we're talking about salaries, bonuses, obviously what position, what role he will take here at Arsenal. And leave it down in the comments below. Do you think there's legs to this story, or do you think that, you know, it's kind of taken with a pinch of salt and we'll believe it when we see it, kind of thing? I mean, we're not the only team, obviously, that's in for Gabriel Jesus. Chelsea have been touted to be interested in him as well. Apparently, other teams as well abroad are looking to be interested in Gabriel Jesus. But it's said that all the reports that I've been seeing have quoted Gabriel to be saying that he prefers a move to another Premier League club. He wants to remain in the Premier League. He doesn't want to leave England. He's settled in England. He's obviously got his life. He's got his house, etc. You know, he feels quite comfortable in this league, and he wants to stay in this league when he does leave Man City, because it's obviously that he wants to leave. Is him and his agent. It's clear that they want to leave Man City. But we also are rivaling Tottenham to his signature. Has he also agreed personal deals with Tottenham? We don't know. You know, players can agree personal terms with multiple clubs. and still be waiting in the wings to see if a bigger club's going to come in for him. So I don't know how long this is going to drag. I just feel like the longer it drags, the more likely it is that he doesn't come to Arsenal, because the more teams are going to be desperate, the more teams are going to lose out on their targets and may make their focus more Gabriel Jesus to fill their spot for a striker. So, I mean, we are rivaling Tottenham as it stands. They've got Champions League football. They've got a better manager. And we're definitely rivaling in him. And obviously, a player like Gabriel Jesus, he's leaving Manchester City because he wants to get in the Brazil team. He wants to be number one for Brazil. He wants to be up there. And he knows that he can sit on the bench for Man City and collect trophies. But clearly, he wants to be number one. He wants to, and he knows that with Alvarez, I think it's Alvarez that they bought in to Man City, and Haaland, he knows that he's down the pecking order, and he wants to be number one, but he also wants to be on the biggest competitions in club football, and that's the Champions League. And he knows that Arsenal can't provide him that. So listen, 190,000 a week. Do I think he's worth that? I think it's a bit high. That's my opinion. I think it's a bit high for a player that doesn't really score 20 plus goals a season. Well, I haven't seen him score 20 plus goals a season. I think he's a very good player, but I don't think he's an elite finisher. But we may have to pay a premium because we're not the most attractive club coming in for him. So it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Obviously, Fabrizio Romano tends to be right more times than he's wrong. And he's saying that personal terms have been agreed, and Arsenal are definitely in for Jesus. And this is a story that's got legs. Let's see where it goes. I mean, at the end of the day, we need to react. And if Mikel Arteta really rates him, then we need to go in serious, and we need to, offer him a deal that he can't refuse. Unfortunately, this is the situation. But listen, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this story. Are you fed up? Are you fed up every day? It's about Jesus, about this, it's about that. To be honest, I've already covered Jesus, but I haven't covered, if I see some progression in this transfer, then obviously I'm going to bring it up. And the fact is, the news story is personal terms have been agreed. So we're getting the ball rolling. There seems to be a bit of a movement on this deal. But let's get it done, caramba, because I'm sick and tired of, deal is progressing and this and that. Let's just get it done, man. I want to do one of these videos, one of these transfer videos saying deal's done. The player has agreed. The club has agreed on the transfer fee. It's over the line. Gabriel Jesus, welcome to Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But listen, I'll keep you posted if anything else is to change on that story. The next story we're going to get into is Nuno Tavares. Nuno Tavares wanted in Serie A to replace Dynamic Star as Arsenal dilemma put to test. Arsenal have to assess their plans with Nuno Tavares after the left back became a target for Serie A side Atlanta. Let's see what they're saying now. Tavares has become a target for Atlanta, although it's not yet clear whether they want him on loan or a permanent basis. Atlanta sold flying wingback Robin Gosens to Inter Milan during the January transfer window and have opted to wait before finding a replacement on the left-hand side. It now appears that Tavares is on the radar. At age 22, he would fit within their long-lasting policy of developing young players. However, they have finished 8th in the 2021-22 Serie A. He would miss out on European football if he was to switch from Arsenal to Atlanta. His departure could allow Arsenal to further their interest in versatile Bologna fullback Aaron Hickey. In addition, they have been linked with Man City's utility man Zinchenko, although they may prefer to use him as a midfielder. So listen, let me know what you guys think. Should we loan Tavares out, or should we sell him to Atlanta or to another club? Or are you happy with Tavares? Do you think he's had a positive impact since he's come to the club? For me, get rid right now. Listen, I would sell him. There's nothing that I can look at him and say there's a player in there. Defensively, shocking. Going forward, yeah, he's half decent. I wouldn't say he's got a world-class cross on him. I think it's decent. I wouldn't say it's amazing. But for me, first of all, when you're a defender, your job is to defend. And when you cannot do that, For me, nah. You know, I'm not expecting every player coming to Arsenal to be the finished article. Yeah, Martinelli's not the finished article. There's players here that are not the finished article. Yeah, but I can see something in them. I can see that this player has the potential to become a big player, the potential to be a number one player in the starting lineup for Arsenal, and maybe, you know, is a player that can develop to be one of the best in his positions. I do not see this with Tavares. When I look at Tavares, I see a player that I realized really quickly why Benfica was so happy to just let him go. I mean, you don't see Benfica just let anyone go just like that. But with Tavares, it was no hassle, easily done. And we can see why. You know, no one's getting Darwin Núñez, you know, easily. You know, Liverpool had to put in a serious bid. You know, there was a lot of competition. Benfica wanted had a high asking price. Completely different story to how we obtained getting Tavares. And for me, Tavares is just not good enough. And when I look at Tavares, I just see a fullback that is a calamity more times than he's actually a help. I mean, earlier on in the season, there we go. Earlier on in the season, Mikel Arteta trusted him so much that he opted to put Xhaka as left back over Tavares. And that was at a stage in the season where Tavares didn't play many matches. He wasn't tired or fatigued or anything. But he opted to go with Xhaka, you know, play him out of position other than go with this guy. And that thing that tells you all that you need to know about Tavares. He's not trusted by this manager. And for me, he's just not good enough. You can't be a defender, yet the weakest aspect to your game is defending. That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. So for me, if he goes on loan, I'll be like, yeah, whatever. If he gets sold, I'm like, good riddance. And that's probably what I want. I don't think he's good enough to challenge, you know, Tierney for his starting spot. And I think when you should have two players in each position, and the rotating player should be able to challenge the starting player, which as left back for us is Kieran Tierney. This guy can't challenge Tierney. If Tierney is not injured, he gets in every day of the week into the starting 11. This guy doesn't. This guy's getting put on the bench by flipping Xhaka. I mean, that tells you everything. So for me, no, thank you. Get rid of him. I don't care if it's a loan. I don't care if he's just get rid. I don't want to see him. I do not want to see this guy next season. And let me know in the comments. You think I'm being harsh? You think there is a player in there? You think that, you know, you've seen something about him? Do you think you can see a player in there? I don't know. I don't know. Do you think we can use him for certain matches? The thing is this, yeah, even when you're going to use him, when you're going to use Tavares against a weaker opposition, with all due respect to, you know, a Leeds or etc., the thing is you still got to defend. Do you know what I mean? So it's all good going gun-ho, but there's going to be times when they're playing on the back foot, they come in, they're counter-attacking, and they're bombing all their players forward. You're going to need your defenders to defend. So if this guy can't defend, he can still drop us points. Because even when you're against weaker opposition, you're not going to be dominant, especially with the way Mikel Arteta's got us playing football. We're not going to dominate the whole 90 minutes. So there's going to be times where you're going to have to sit back, absorb pressure. You know what I mean? 2 backs or 4, make yourself hard to break down and then try and go again and attack. This guy is unable to do that. So I don't really see the point of him being here, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know what you guys think, but that's just my opinion on it. For me, not good enough. And yeah. Whatever, Tavares. You can go wherever you want. I'm not really that bothered. I'm not really that fussed. Let's get some of your comments. See what you guys are saying. Big up Northside. Big up to you, bro. Hope you're good. Big up Northside. Hoping for some positive transfer news. Listen, so far, the Gabriel Jesus transfer news is positive. I wouldn't say that's negative. If we agreed personal terms, I think that's a positive thing. I don't think that's a negative thing. I'm not anti Jesus coming to Arsenal. I will just be fuming if he's the only striker that we bring in, because he's not a clinical striker. But if, you know, talks are progressing in a positive way, and if we are have agreed terms and we're ready to give Man City what they want and really go all out for him, then I guess that's positive, because we do need to address our striking position. Poch set for PSG exit. Well, there you go. There you go. 2 clubs in for Xhaka. I will be getting into Granit Xhaka. I will be getting into that. 190 a week for Jesus. I know, that's what I thought. I don't think he's worth 190k a week. I'll be real with you. I can't even lie to you, Pedro. I can't lie. Like, I don't think he's worth that. But then again, what else can we offer him? We can't offer him, a team that's ready to compete for the Premier League or even in the Champions League or has an elite manager with Paul. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It is what it is. As much as I don't like it, money's got to talk because, as a footballing institution, we have been dreadful for 19 years. Vamos, irmão, vamos, people. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification if it's your first time watching the channel. Afternoon all. Arsenal need more than Jesus to win the league again. Exactly. Which is why I said Jesus is not enough. We need another striker plus Jesus if we are going in for Jesus. So I do agree with that. Irmão, he wants to play the World Cup with La Seleção. If I was him, I'll join Chelsea or AC Milan. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why he would rather go to AC Milan. I mean, they just won the league over there in Serie A. I can see why he goes to Chelsea. They got an elite manager. They won the Champions League. They've got a history of winning things in this league and European Cup. So listen, this is what I'm saying, why the 190k a week, if we're going for him, we kind of got to swallow that pill because we aren't attractive. And there's other clubs that are ready to give him silverware now, ready to give him a starting position now. So I can understand why AC Milan and Chelsea look more attractive than Arsenal at this moment in time. Let's just be real. They're better squads, better managers, and they're in the Champions League. Exactly. Words out of my mouth. Just tell Atlanta to keep him there. You don't need a fee. Just take him. Yeah, just take. Bruv, Tavares can go. Tavares can go, man. No one's going to miss Tavares over here. Well, I'm definitely not going to be missing him. That's damn sure. Irmão, I swear he will thrive at Atlanta because of the system they're playing with. 3-5-2. He plays as a left back. By the way, I like the manager Gasparini. Man took Atlanta from scratch to Champions League. Yeah. Big up to him, man. Well, there you go. I mean, big up to all the super fans. You know what I mean? All the super fans. Apparently, it's impossible to overachieve. Unless you got Arab money, it's impossible to overachieve. How's the Atlanta manager overachieving? How did Brendan Rodgers overachieve? You know what I mean? How did Moyes overachieve or West Ham this season? I don't know. Because if you ain't got Arab money, you can't do it. But listen, it is what it is. Darwin Núñez close to completing his move from Liverpool for £85 million. Big up to them, man. Exactly the player that I wanted. They're getting Darwin Núñez, and I'm seeing links at Arsenal to get this striker here. Danny Ings. Man United and Arsenal have chance to sign budget-friendly. Fuck you, hell. Budget-friendly, man. What is this? What's this? Cost cutters are saying. Budget-friendly backup Premier League striker. Okay, now the state of our clubs, man. Man United and Arsenal have been handed a surprise left field option in their pursuit of attacking reinforcements, with Aston Villa reportedly willing to listen to offers for Danny Ings. The former Southampton man arrived in the Midlands last summer in a shock £25 million deal, but it appears Steven Gerrard has already agreed to offload the 29-year-old who managed just 7 Premier League goals this season. Ings, for one reason or another, has struggled to nail down a place in Villa starting 11 since the appointment of Gerrard last November. The former Liverpool captain seems to set on operating with a 4-3-3 system, and with Ollie Watkins preferred in attack. Ings has been in and out of the side. Wait, okay, cool. So first of all, this sounds like absolute bullshit, but this is the type of moves I expect Arsenal Football Club to go in and do. He's 29 years old, so he's not part of Project Youth. He scored 7 goals this season, yeah? So he's not scored that much more than flipping Lacazette yet. We got rid of Lacazette. So he's not that clinical. Last time he was clinical was at Southampton. Also, if Aston Villa play a 4-3-3 system, that's exactly the same flipping system that Arteta plays. So why would he work in an Arsenal system playing 4-3-3 if he doesn't work with an Aston Villa system that plays 4-3-3? Honestly, these journalists talk absolute merda the whole flipping time. How does that make any sense? And if he's not good enough for Aston Villa, why is he good enough for Arsenal? Why? Like, honestly, like, it's absolutely pathetic. Like, the last time this guy was clinical was back at Southampton. And I'm sorry, it's just not good enough. Like, if I'm not saying Ollie Watkins is trash, but if Ollie Watkins is putting you on the bench, bruv, you ain't good enough for us. Well, he ain't good enough for my standards of what Arsenal should be doing in the first place. So I just don't get it. He's not a good match. In terms of formation, he doesn't match. In terms of the way we play football, he doesn't match. And he's not clinical enough. So we just got rid of a striker that wasn't clinical enough. What? We're going to bring another striker that's not clinical enough. Nah. Sorry, but my club is not a charity case. Sorry, Danny Ings. Maybe go to Brighton. I could see you going to teams like that. But over here, no. Not good enough for me. Not good enough for me. But these are the stories doing the rounds. And it's all because of Arsenal, because we're iffing and ahhing whether we're going to go in for Ivan Toney, whether we're going to go in for, well, we lost out to Darwin Núñez. If we're going to go from Kunku, are we going to go for Osimhen, X, Y, and Z? So this is what's going on. We're getting linked to flipping car boot sale players. It's car boot sale. Listen, any car boot sale players, just lay it out because we'll come and have a sniff. Oh, what players are underachieving at your club that you can give us for cut prices? You know what I mean? Budget friendly. What the fuck? Budget friendly. Bro, do I give a shit about budget friendly? Bro, this club is dead, bro. This club is absolutely dead, bro. I'm sick and tired of it. Man's having to resort to budget friendly. Hold on. Were we doing budget friendly signings when we were at Highbury? I swear we came to the Emirates to be able to buy superstars. So why are we going for budget friendly then? If we came to the stadium to be able to afford world-class players. Like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But uncomfortable conversations. That's what it is. Uncomfortable conversations. What's this here? George says, I saw Davaj play against us for Benfica in the Europa League a couple seasons ago. I knew he was asked then. We got bumped. Well, there you go. I don't know what our scouts are doing, my guy. I don't know what my scouts are doing. I saw literally Davaj for 3 games and I was like, this guy's shit, bro. This guy's shit. Like, this guy doesn't know how to read the game. Defensively shocking. Let's play a run off of him. You know what I mean? Doesn't track his runners. Nah. Trash. On defending one-on-ones, yeah, the guy gets put on his ass. You know what I mean? Big up Northside, smashing the content, bro. Come on, man. Like and subscribe, bro. Make sure you like the video. Come on, man. I told you, lot. Listen, I'm back from holiday. It's back to smashing the content. It's back to being consistent daily. Even though I was consistent when I was out there, just not every day. So yeah, man. Listen, make sure you smash the likes. Make sure you support your guy. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. But thank you, bro. Thank you for noticing, and thank you for you guys and your interactions and your comments and everything, man. Do you know what I mean? You guys make it worth it. His attacking game and weak foot is overrated by general Arsenal fan, which is his key attributes. Yeah, exactly. They overrate Tavares, bro. They're going on like he's got a cross like Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's trash. He's trash just because he can run a bit fast, bro. We had Bellerin that could run a bit fast. Once my guy lost that explosive pace, what else did he bring to us? And now we're more than happy to flog him off to Real Betis. So I don't care about explosive pace. You know what I mean? Not good enough. Too many men are seen to come to the Premier League and have explosive pace. So what? Traore that went to Barcelona, he was like over there at Wolves, yeah? Explosive pace. Man, that guy, every other aspect of his game is trash. He can't finish, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done with these explosive pace guys, bro. Explosive pace merchants, and as soon as their pace leaves them, they got nothing else to their game because they're trash. You know what I mean? And that's Tavares. Simple as that. But listen, let me get into a couple more headlines before I get into a couple more comments. We've got another headline. Let's get into this headline here. Right, Arsenal learn price for Martin Odegaard alternative as Tottenham join transfer hunt. It looks like Tottenham are in for every player we're in for. You know what I mean? Arsenal have learned how much it would take to lure Lyon midfielder Lucas Paqueta to the Emirates Stadium this summer. Mikel hopes to ease Martin Odegaard's creative burden with Paqueta, who wants to leave Lyon for a new challenge ahead of the 2022-23 season. Odegaard created 77 chances in the Premier League last season, more than any other player, and over double third place Gabriel Martinelli's total of 34. And after narrowly missing out on the top 4 spot to rivals Tottenham Hotspur. It says here, but the 24-year-old Brazilian won't come cheap, despite his desire to leave Lyon, as L'Equipe claim. The Ligue 1 club are set to demand £51 million for his services. I swear, every player that we're linked to, yeah, every player is 51 million, 50 million, 60 million, 50 million. Like, I swear down, that is like the key number of every transfer that we go. Tielemans, 50 million. Do you know what I'm saying? Basuma, 50 million. Do you know what I mean? Gabriel Jesus, 50 million, 60 million. Like, I swear down, where's all this information coming from? Because every player is 50 million these days. After struggling with the midfield depth last term, although Arteta is likely urging technical director Edu to make a deal happen. So yeah, Lucas Paqueta. Let's see his stats. I mean, obviously I don't watch League 1. A lot of players are bigging up Lucas Paqueta, saying that he's a very good player and they would like to have him at Arsenal. Obviously, I ain't seen much of him. I don't know if he's that great. I remember when what was that other French midfielder? Oh, Aouar. I remember when Aouar was the flavor of the week. Oh, Lucas Aouar. Everybody turned into an expert about Lucas Aouar. You know what I mean? Aouar this, Aouar that, Aouar, yeah. And then that went flipping dry. So now that I keep seeing bare drama about Lucas Paqueta, I don't know, because I've seen so many of these. Anyone that's linked to Arsenal, yeah, gets overly gassed. Let's be honest. In January, yeah, when Vlahovic literally gave us the middle finger and said, "You lose that ball, you really think I'm going there? I'm going Juventus. Are you mad? I'm picking up trophies." Then it was Alexander Isak, yeah. Oh, Alexander Isak, we're spotting him running after his cab, running after his car. Oh, we saw his number plate. Oh, this is not overgassing him just because he's linked to Arsenal. Is Lucas Paqueta another one of those? I don't know. But what I do know is his fan base love to overgas players that they don't even watch. Yeah, they don't even watch them, but they overgas them. Lucas Paqueta, 24 years old, Brazilian, plays for Lyon. His value on Transfermarkt is £31.5 million. 35 appearances this season, 9 goals, 6 assists. He plays as an attacking midfielder and he can also play as a central midfielder. I mean, it's not really ripping up trees, is it? Let's be real. In the Europa League, 9 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist. I mean, 50 million for 9 goals and 6 assists. I swear Odegaard did roughly that or a bit better. Like, come on, man. Like, if we're bringing players in, yeah, we need players that are class, not these flipping iffy. I'm sick of these iffy Bucaria players, bro. I'm sick of these dibby players, bro. You know what I mean? I call them dibby players because they pass the ball around, make themselves look good, yeah. But really and truly, when you look at their end product, it's shit. I'm sick of this dibby. You know what I mean? I want jogadores de verdade, caramba. Jogadores de verdade. Real players. You know what I'm saying? If you need the translation. I don't need these dibby stuff. You know what I mean? I'm sick of it. It's all dibby all the time, bro. We already got Odegaard, yeah? He looks all great. When the team opens up, when they put 2 banks of 4, my guy does fuck all. When we play against flipping world-class players, yeah, and top teams, yeah, my guy does fuck all. And this guy's looking like that Odegaard part 2. I'm done with that. I want a player that's going to literally put Odegaard on the bench straight away. I don't see Lucas Paqueta doing that. I don't see that. I see him rotating with Odegaard. Or with Odegaard, because he's the one that plays as our attacking mid. He plays as our number 10. I mean, it's not good enough. I'm not going to lie. But listen, do you believe this story? Do you not? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you rate Paqueta? Do you watch League 1? Let me know. Because I don't claim to be the guru of watching every league. I just give you my opinion on if I like a player, if I believe in the story or if not. I don't know. You know what I mean? Another story. Arsenal begin talks to sign Real Madrid winger Marco Asensio. Arsenal have opened talks to sign Real Madrid midfielder Marco Asensio, according to reports. The 26-year-old has just 1 year left on his contract with the Champions League holders and is yet to reach a new agreement. Speaking earlier this month, Asensio, who was unused substitute in the Champions League final, admitted he could leave Madrid this summer. I have 1 more year on my contract, yet we are talking about me leaving Real Madrid. This is an important moment for me. I will not deny it. So, listen, Asensio, I remember when he first burst into the scene, and I thought, rah, they've got a baller here. Do you know what I mean? absolute baller. But 26 years old and he hasn't really kicked on. He hasn't really kicked on. I know he can play. He can play as an attacking midfielder. He can play as a right winger and a left winger. But what's his main position? Right winger. Okay, we got Saka there. You know what I'm saying? And when you're looking at it, it's like, is he really going to put Saka on the bench? And for the amount of money Real going to want for him, I don't know. More time, players that leave Real Madrid is because they're not good enough. Most time, no gems leave. I think the last gem to leave Real Madrid, and actually do better and has actually worked. I think it was like Makalele. Was it Makalele? It was Makalele. Most players they get rid of, they're either done or they're not even good enough to be at Real Madrid. So I always look, when Real Madrid are keen on selling a player, I always look at it like, why are you so keen on selling this player? Because since they're not keen to tie him down. I mean, if he was that great, why are they so happy to let him go? I mean, let's have a look at his stats. Asensio, Spanish international, obviously plays at Real Madrid. Transfer marks got him valued at £36 million. He had 31 appearances this season in La Liga, 10 goals, no assists. In the Champions League, he had 8 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists. Copa del Rey, he had 1 goal, 2 assists. 1 goal and 2 appearances. 1 appearance in the Super Copa, nothing, no goals or assists. I don't really know, man. This guy's supposed to be hitting his prime, and he's coming up with 10 goals. It's not really ripping it up, is it? Now, I know he's not a starter for Real Madrid. That could be part of the reason why his stats aren't that high, and I can kind of understand that. But if you're not a starter for them, something's missing here. Because I remember when we got Ceballos. I remember when we went and bought Ceballos, we soon found out why Real Madrid was more than happy to get rid of Ceballos. Do you know what I'm saying? And it just feels like that part too. Obviously, people can say, Ozil. But Ozil was once upon a time a starter with Real Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying? Under the Mourinho team, that team that flipping smashed, I think they smashed the most points gained by a La Liga team when Mourinho was there and Ozil was in that midfield. Ozil was a starter. And then they changed manager and then Ozil got dropped to the bench. And we already know the rest of the story. So I feel like it's a different story. I think it's more comparable comparing Asensio to Ceballos, because never really held down a first team place, never was really a main guy that was really trusted in that Real Madrid team as far as I've seen. And it just looks like they're getting rid because they need, more money, more funds, and he's just really not that great. Do you know what I mean? Had a lot of promise and hasn't lived up to it. You know what I mean? I think his career's gone down kind of like Isco's, you know what I mean? Like all the potential in the world, and hasn't lived up to any of it. And that's what it just seems to me. So I don't want Asensio, to be honest with you. I don't want Asensio. I think his time is gone. I think for me, his time is gone. Once upon a time, I would have taken a punt on him, but at 26 years old, not really doing it for your main club. Just not for me. Sorry, just not for me. But let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Would you take him? Let me get into some of the comments before I get into some more headlines. Big up Northside legend. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, people. Do you know what I mean? If you like the content, if you support the channel, please like and subscribe. Big up Northside in the chat. Hope you're all good. Big up to you. NS Sports, hi. NS Sports, big up to you, bro. The best signing we can make is a new manager. Bro, you're speaking my language. You are speaking my language. Any news on Hickey or any other players, including Jesus, Basuma, and others who are linked with Arsenal, mate? Listen, with Aaron Hickey, I think I had some news on Aaron Hickey. Apparently, another Premier League team have put in a bid for Aaron Hickey. That's it. Brentford, I saw a new headline going around saying that Brentford have put an offer in for Aaron Hickey. I don't know how true that is. That's a rumor that's going around. And that's triggered Arsenal to be looking at him a little bit more serious. Will we come in with another bid and try and prize him away from Brentford, trying to get him? I don't know. But apparently, Surprise, surprise, as Arsenal are ifing and ahhing whether they're going to go in for a player or not, another Premier League team have gone through one of our targets. So that's what I got on Hickey. That's what I've seen. That's what I've seen when I've tried to do my research. Jesus, apparently personal terms have been agreed. I touched on that earlier on. That was the first story I touched on. Basuma, I haven't really heard anything. Basuma's kind of gone dry. It's gone a bit silent, gone a bit stale, kind of like the Osman story, etc., etc. So yeah, we got a couple more links. So yeah, stay tuned. I got a couple more headlines to go into. Big up Northside, big up the chat. Ings, yeah, this club is smoking budge. Oh my days. Tayyib, welcome to the mod gang. Big up, yeah, man. Come on, man. Listen, I am trying to mod people, especially you guys that are regulars. I think you deserve to be modded. You're always supporting the channel. So listen, big up to all of you lot, man. Real talk, man. Craig, I love Northside's content. It's absolutely brilliant. Listen, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Thank you, bro. Thanks that you guys enjoy the content. Listen, before I made the channel, I always thought I wanted to discover more Arsenal channels. You know, everyone knows the big channels, but the variety is great in life. You know what I mean? The variety is great. You can watch my channel. You can watch True Gunners channel. You can watch Lee Gunners channel. You can watch. There's so many channels. Curtis Shaw. There's so many, and all of us are different. All of us have different opinions. Our deliveries are different. The way we react to things are different. So listen, big up to all of you guys, man. Support all Arsenal content creators. You know what I mean? Especially the ones that say it as it is. Gracie May is another one. Do you know what I mean? Go support these channels, man. Tony can be done. I think Tony can be done. Easy, bro. Easy. Danny Ings is quality upgrade on Lacazette. Nah. He's a Lacazette 2.0. Nah. Not good enough. Not good enough. He's a player that strikes me, yeah? He's great as being a big fish in a small pond. You know what I mean? I feel like if he comes to Arsenal now, I don't think he'll be able to. He ain't even stepping up at Aston Villa. Why do I want him over here at Arsenal? Nah, no thanks. Tony, Basuma, Tielemans. Yeah, exactly. Like, that would be decent. That would be a decent start. Do you get me? But listen, what do we know, my guy? Hold on a sec. My girl's blasting this music. Like, what does this girl think? She's in the club or something. Like, hold on a sec. People, hold on a sec. The music's a little bit loud. Just a little bit loud. Just a little bit. You can still play it, just not so loud. Honestly. Right. Just, yeah, I don't know if you lot could hear it, but yeah, I could hear it. I was like, right, the music, what's going on? We got a rave in it. But budget friendly Jesus Christ. I'd rather Tony over Ings, Jesus, Osman. That's what I'm saying, man. I still need to collab, bro. I'm going to be doing a call-in show because I want to get you lot's opinion. So I don't know. I might do it tomorrow. I might do a call-in show, a transfer call-in show, so you lot can come on and have your say into what's been going on with the transfer, with all the transfers. But yeah, NS Sports, bro, I've been mad busy, bro. Like, man was on holiday, man just come back. I was doing some gardening before I did this live. I've been mad busy. But listen, just holler me, and whenever I can, I will make time. It's just it's hard to balance everything. And I'm now going to be doing reviews for Love Island. So listen, there's a lot of things coming up. Do you know what I mean? So I'll try my best. Northside, when Arsenal lost the Europa final, was that due to Emery's tactics or the players down in tools? I think it was the players down in tools. And the look he gave them when they did that, bro, you could tell. He's looking at you lot as some dickheads. You know what I mean? But like, share, and subscribe to Legend Northside. Thank you, man. You guys are calling me a legend. Listen, thank you, man. Big up to all of you lot for supporting the channel, man. Real talk, I appreciate it. Hope it works out for you guys on Gabriel Jesus in the season 2020-2021 at City. 9 goals, 9 Premier League goals, and 2 in the Champions League. We'll see, innit? For me, he ain't my first choice, innit? But it seems like Arsenal are keen. Mikel Arteta is keen on getting him. So, your Northside, yeah, I know we moved to Emirates to always go for bargains. You get what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense, bro. Richarlison to Tottenham. Is that true, bro? I don't know. There seems to be a lot of journalists going with that story that Tottenham are looking seriously at Richarlison and have been told that the asking price is 50 million. So it looks like they will be going in for him. I don't know how true that is. I don't know, but I've been seeing a lot of stories with that headline. I don't know. I'm like you guys, man. I read stories and I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I take it with a pinch of salt. But yeah, it's mad. If we get Lucas Paqueta, he should start over Wodegaard all day, every day. I don't even want him, Naxar, bro. I don't even want him. Yeah, you should start over him, but I don't think he's the level, bro. I'll be real with you. Paqueta is more likely to go to Newcastle because of the project and his mates there in Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, I can agree with that. Probably. I can agree with that. Listen, another target, long-standing target of Arsenal's. It looks like the selling club have said what their asking price is. Let's get into this story. Napoli only won 100 million euros for Victor Osimhen following rejected Arsenal bid. Napoli only won a fee of 100 million euros to sell Victor Osimhen following multiple rejected bids. Osimhen's future has been the talk of the town in Syria and at the Maradona Stadium, apart from the futures of both Koulibaly and Fabian Ruiz. Il Mattino have claimed that they would only let Osimhen leave for a fee of at least 100 million euros, and multiple offers have been put forward for him recently. Remarkably, Arsenal came forward for the Nigerian and their offer of about 60 million euros was pegged back. Napoli would not even sit down to talk with the offer if it is below their valuation. Listen, 100 million euros for Osimhen. I don't think he's worth that, to be honest. But Napoli, their chairman, he's notorious for this. He's notorious for this. I mean, Koulibaly, how many teams are linked with Koulibaly, and the clubs didn't match the valuation from Napoli's president, and he will refuse to do any dealings with you. In Arsenal, we are known to take the fucking piss. We are known to go in for Suarez, £1 over the flipping release clause and all this bullshit. So I just don't really even see this. Like, I don't even see the president even entertaining us, because we'll take the piss. Their president's notorious for not taking no bullshit. And I don't really think this guy's worth 100 million euros. I think that's what, around 85 million pounds. I don't really think he's worth it. I know some people think he is. Listen, maybe you guys watch this guy. I don't. You know what I mean? Victor Osimhen, we keep getting linked to this guy. How serious are we? You know, I think Gabriel Jesus has stronger links to Arsenal than Osimhen at this moment in time. I think he's favoured over Osimhen. Osimhen's done decently, but I think for 100 million euros, I don't think he's worth it. I mean, let's have a look at his stats. Because I mean, when you're looking at his stats, I don't think he's worth that kind of money. And if we was going to spend that kind of money, if we're up for spending that kind of money, why didn't we go in for Darwin Núñez? Do you know what I mean? If you're going to spend that, I mean, Darwin Núñez has been sold for the same amount of money. He had 30-odd goals and 30-odd appearances. I mean, Victor Osimhen, we're seeing here, he's being valued at 60 million pounds, just under 60 million pounds by Transfermarkt. 27 appearances, 14 goals, 5 assists in Serie A. I mean, not good enough, really. But Lacazette's best season in the Premier League was 14 goals for Arsenal. So this thinks of the same thing. Europa League, he's had 5 appearances, 4 goals, and 1 assist. So I don't really know, man. Like, I'm not really that impressed. I can't lie to you. Like, I really can't. I think we could do better than Victor Osimhen. But let me know in the comments down below. Would you rate Victor Osimhen? Would you have him here at Arsenal? Do you think I'm being harsh? Let me know, man. Let me know. All these rumors circulating, making it look like Arsenal are hunting for top players. Bro, I swear, I'm telling you, it's mad. It's actually mad. Paqueta is a baller. All right, cool. If you think he's a baller, cool, bro. Like, fair enough. 28 likes, vamos to 50 likes, vamos, people. Come on, smash the likes up to 50 likes, man. We got 37 people watching now at one time. So come on, man, smash the likes, please. It will help me with the algorithm. And I really appreciate it, and it costs you nothing. Player fee plus agent fees plus wages for the duration of the contract. How much will Gabriel Jesus still really cost? Probably over £100 million. By the time it's all said and done. Listen, it's mad. I don't know, man. Like, I don't really want him, if I'll be honest with you. I think there's better business that could be done. I think you could get Ivan Toney for cheaper. I think you could go in and I'd rather splurge that money on Nkunku. Yeah, I just think there's better players out there, better strikers out there to suit what we're doing and on a more clinical strikers. I'm not saying that Gabriel Jesus is a crap player, but he's not clinical enough to warrant the amount of money that it's going to take for us to get him over the line. That's just my opinion. But it is what it is. Maybe he comes in and proves me wrong. I'm on board with Paqueta. Feels like we're just signing half of Brazilians' BC team. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But apparently Edu's got all the collabs, all the links. So let's see how far his links get us. You know what I mean? Because maybe he's got off that flipping Bukari of that jet ski. He's actually trying to do something. Paqueta is better than Odegaard. He actually dribbles, but I think he's better at centre mid than an attacking mid. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe you've watched it, maybe you've seen him. Asensio had some bad injuries as well. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm not too fond on this Asensio guy. I can't lie to you. Hey Northside, what's up, bro? I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Just talking about all these flipping dead links and dead stories, and yeah, it is what it is, man. What can we do? You know, this is the problem. We love the club. We want to know what's going on with the club, but the club ain't doing what's needed for us to get back to an elite level. Your fan base is not the only one which does not demand more. I was called negative today by my intergroup because I demand more. What is happening with some fans? I don't know. Maybe it's modern day people. They're too touchy. You know what I mean? You can't tell them nothing. Being ambitious now. Oh, you're hurting someone's feelings. You know what I mean? Everything is about being sensitive and is about flipping, touching feelings, etc., etc. It's mad. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But I tell you, Man United. I mean, not Man United. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Their fan base keep the standards high, and that's what our fan bases should be doing. But what do I know? Danny Ings as a backup striker for Arsenal. That player is good for a mid-table team, not for a big club. He only had good seasons at Southampton, but he was dumped by Liverpool and he was wank at Villa. Exactly. Thank you, Francisco. Exactly my point. I like the music. Let the salsa play on. Nah, man, I'm gonna get copyright, man. I can't have music. I get copyright, and then the video gets torn down, and I'm putting all this effort for nothing. Like, I can't, innit? Like, trust me, I'd be playing bare music on this if I was able to, but I can't because of copyright. But love anyway. Dressing room mentality has changed at our club. I don't see any seriousness about winning trophies. I ain't seen no serious about winning trophies since 19 years now, bro. Hey, Northside, keep up the good work, bro. There's a party at home too. I'm telling you, it's mad. It's actually mad. But listen, she's cooking, so I gotta cut her some slack in it. Like, she can play her music, but not so that my microphone picks it up, because then I don't need a strike. 33 likes and subscribe. Come on, people, make sure you like and subscribe. We've got a few more stories to get into. Let me get into some more stories, more headlines. This player, I'll be real, I know nothing about him. When I saw the link, I don't know if it's because he's playing out there in Scotland. Since we've got Tierney, we seem to be linked to a lot of players that are Scottish or play in the Scottish League. Bologna ahead of Arsenal for Hibs fullback Josh Dong. Bologna eyeing Hibs fullback Josh Dong. Arsenal have been watching the young Scot, but Bologna are planning a bid as they prepare to lose Aaron Hickey. Corriere dello Sport report that Bologna, who finished 13th in the top flight in 2021-22, have spoken to Hibernian over the availability of £3 million rated Dong. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Diong. I don't know if it's Diong or Dong or Diong. I don't know. The 20-year-old signed an Easter Road deal until 2026, while Jack Ross was in charge last November. I know nothing about this guy. I don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's not good. I literally don't know nothing about this Josh Dong or Diong or whatever. Let me see if Transfer Mark can tell me anything about this guy. I don't know if any of you lot watch the Scottish League. 20-year-old Scottish left back. Yeah, I don't know anything about him. He had 29 appearances. He had 1 goal in the Scottish Premier League, 2 appearances in the Europa Conference League. Yeah, I don't know much about him. I mean, any of you guys know? Because I don't know. He can play left mid, left back, and he can play centre back. I don't know. I really don't know. Is he ready to come to the Premier League? I don't know about that. But yeah, let me know. He's been linked to Arsenal. I don't know. I really don't know, man. Just underwhelming links just continue to happen. It's literally so annoying. Let's go into this headline here. Here we go. Bayer Leverkusen place Arsenal midfielder Xhaka top of shopping list. Arsenal face new battle to keep hold of Granit Xhaka. The Swiss was a serious target for Jose Mourinho's AC Roma 12 months ago, and now a year on, Xhaka is wanted by Leverkusen, says the Mirror. Bayer are planning for Champions League football next season for the first time in 3 seasons, and looking to add some experience to the squad. Xhaka has emerged as a top target, with the midfielder's impact at Borussia Mönchengladbach still highly regarded. Well, then go back. Listen, Xhaka, I'll buy you a plane ticket. Get your flipping slab head all the way back to the Bundesliga. That was your level. That's when you look more comfortable. You had more time on the ball. You didn't have fast defenders. You didn't have pressing teams. You didn't have all of this. You know what I mean? Not as physical as the Premier League. I think it would be a great move for Xhaka. All parties included would all win if Granit Xhaka pisses off to the Bundesliga. I've not forgiven this guy for his antics at this football club, not ever really apologizing. I remember he done an interview kind of blaming the fan base and blaming social media. Bruv, just piss off. You're not good enough. You were never good enough. Yeah. And we fucked up when we went for you instead of going for Conte. Yeah, not Conte, sorry, Kante. Because we spent more money on you than Chelsea bought Kante, and you were bought to Arsenal the same time that Kante was bought to Chelsea. Years on, we've seen who's been the better player. You know what I mean? You've been absolutely shit. You've been arrogant. You come out with your flipping chest up. There's no accountability when you drop stinkers. You're always blaming it on everybody else. Absolutely disgrace of a player. Not good enough. Goodbye. And that's it. The only thing I will say, whoever ever talked about your family and attacked you personally, like your family and all that, and death threats, I never, ever, ever condone it. I don't care how much I don't rate a player as a footballer. Yeah? But as a footballer, you're trash, and just go. If Bayer Leverkusen won him, I don't even care if they don't even meet our valuation. On this one, I'll let it slide. Just go. Just leave. Leave now. Let the doorknob hit you with the good Lord split you. Goodbye. Caramba. Otto Farto. I don't even care if we don't even get no money for you. Just go. Just absolutely just go. I'm done with Xhaka. Will you get Gianluca Scamacca? Bro, I don't know, innit? I don't know. He keeps getting touted around. I'm getting sick of saying his name. He's one of those players now. I'm just getting sick of saying his name. I'm kind of sick of talking about Scamacca. Are we in for him or you not? I don't really rate the player. I ain't really seen much about the player. Are we getting him or we're not getting him? I don't know, man. I really just don't get what's going on. Jesus will be a PR signing as expected by this company disguised as a club. I agree. Paqueta flopped in Syria. Was really bad. Have not watched him in French league. Ings is not even as a backup good enough. Put this down there. Scamacca from Sassuolo is decent but massively overrated. There you go. And this is why I don't want neither of them. Arsenal should go in for Weston McKennie or Edson Alvarez. 100 million. Osimhen didn't smash in the Serie A. That's what I'm talking about. I agree. I don't think he's worth that much. Their valuation, their president is high, bruv. You know what I mean? He's always overvaluating his players. Immobile scored 27 goals this season. I don't see any big clubs after him. Well, there you go. And Osman scored 14 goals and apparently he's flavour of the month. Arsenal are apparently in for Jared Bowen. Yeah, I covered that yesterday. Come on, Love Island. Love Island, the likes people. Come on, man. You know what I mean? The Love Island review will be out later on. Imam Drampania is going to Wolves for 18 mil for this. We could get him. I rate him a lot. Bruv, I rate him as well. And I know for my other Portuguese, Francisco, that's his name, Francisco. Me and him both said we should go in for Jean Paulinho. But what do we know, man? What do we know? Once he becomes a baller like Neves, then we'll want to go in for him and we'll have to pay 60, 70 mil to get him out of his contract. It's mad. Our scouting at this club is absolutely abysmal. Instead of us being linked to all these players, why don't we sign someone, for fuck's sake? It's getting boring now. Yeah, it is. It's getting real boring. What about Xhaka's statements criticizing Switzerland's national team manager? I didn't see that. I actually didn't see that. Sorry, bro. Even Wenger said that not getting Kane, one of his biggest mistakes. Even Wenger said that not getting Kante, one of his biggest mistakes. There you go. We got Xhaka. Apparently, all the super fans are telling me he's what we miss. He's what we need in midfield. Apparently, big up Northside. Loving your shows, man. Big up to you, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it's all mad, man. It's all mad. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Every single one of you. Basuma should be next. Yeah, you should be, bro. You should be. Let's get into some more headlines. Let's get into a few more headlines. Here we go. Right, AC Milan Inter interested in Arsenal defender Pablo Mari. AC Milan are interested in Arsenal defender Pablo Mari. Mari spent the second half of last season on loan with Udinese, where he is wanted on a permanent deal. However, Corriere dello Sport say Milan are also keen. The Serie A champions view Mari as a replacement for one-way stopper Sven Botman. Inter are also interested in Mari, who has a deal with Arsenal to 2024. Listen, he's just not good enough. Yeah, no, nothing personal against Mari. Just not good enough. Not at the level that we need to be winning Premier Leagues and Champions League. I wish him all the best. Whether you go to AC, Inter, wherever, go back to Udinese, whatever it is. Thank you for your limited service, and yeah, goodbye. Really, like I've got really not much else to say. Hopefully, we can get a decent fee for him. I think we bought him in from Brazil. Was it Flamengo? Was it? I can't remember, but we definitely got him from Brazil. The Premier League for me, I think, is just too much for him. It just is what it is. But you're making me put this up as a super chat. Listen, I ain't reading that out. Come on, man. You're moving mad right now, man. My guy wants my channel to get. Come on, man. Listen, I got to respect super chats, but you're moving mad, bro. You know what I mean, Travis? Listen, whatever you do in your personal time, that's calm, innit? But man don't really want to know about all of that. Do you know what I mean? This guy's moving wild, like. But anyway, tell me if you're happy to see the back of Pablo Mari, or would you want him to stay as a backup? Could he be used as a backup to Saliba and Gabriel? Let me know. But listen, as we're dibbling dabbling, our noisy, well, not noisy neighbours, our irrelevant neighbours from down the road, as said by Fuad, Tottenham nearing a £20 million deal for Middlesbrough right back Spence, as Nottingham Forest inquire about Arsenal's Ainsley Maitland-Niles. It's mad. It's mad. The 21-year-old Tottenham are closing in on £20 million deal for Middlesbrough right back Spence as talks intensify. Look, they're making deals. They're getting jobs done. They're getting the deals over the line. And I'm bringing this up because it pisses me off that they're able to do deals and we're still here fucking around doing absolute bucaria. Like, I'm sick of it. Like, I'm absolutely sick of it. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because they're being proactive and we're here, dedo up your cool, doing nothing. Just, you know what I mean? For this, I'm just so sick of this book. I'm sick of this club, man. Literally, like, this club's got no ambition, absolutely no ambition. But yeah, Tottenham are making deals happen, and we're here with our finger up our ass, doing absolute piss all, just sipping, you know what I mean, doing jet ski. New PSG chief Campos interested in Arsenal defender Gabriel. Here it goes. Here it goes now. Now our best player is being scouted. PSG are interested in Arsenal defender Gabriel Magalhaes. TMW says the new PSG chief, Luis Campos, has the Brazilian on his short list of defensive transfers targets, having sounded out Inter Milan for Milan Skriniar. Campos is prepared to turn to Gabriel if he fails to receive encouragement from the Nerazzurri. Gabriel was also attracted interest from Juventus this summer. Immediaries on the continent are convinced Gabriel can be tempted away from Arsenal as he faces another season without Champions League football. Well. Looks like more players want to leave Mikel Arteta's project than actually join it, because we're not signing anyone and our best players have been linked to other clubs that got more ambition. Surprise, surprise. Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. Honestly, I'm at a point where I just don't even know what to say anymore. I'm sick and tired of it. It's getting boring now. Literally, it's getting so boring now. The same old bucaria all the time. Now, this story might be a load of bullshit, but let me tell you something. If PSG come in for Gabriel, he's going. He's going to force a move. He's going to go. Why is he going to stay here for? You can offer him Champions League. They win the French League every season and they win the French Cup. You know what I'm saying? Why is he going to stick around here? Why? Because he loves Arteta that much? Because he grew up supporting Arsenal? No, he didn't. So why is he going to stay here? He's not. I'm sick of it. I'm literally, it's getting boring now. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, I'm just getting bored now. I know you lot are getting, but I'm getting bored. It's just boring now. You know what I mean? It's either our best players being linked away or Arsenal are in pursuit of this, Arsenal are pursuing that, links this, links that. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. Let's go in for proper players. Let's put in proper bids. I'm sick of all this diddle-daddling around, man. I'm just done with it. Like, honestly, so done with it. Every time I'm looking at more and more transfer news, it's just like, fuck's sakes, man. Fucking hell. When are we going to do some business? When are we actually going to try and be ambitious, man? Try and be ambitious. All I'm seeing is Incensio going around and this and that and the same old. And now Osimhen's being brought back up and I'm done with it. I'm literally done with it. I swear down. Now Guendouzi's left as well. We've got 10 to 11 million euros for him. Literally, he's gone for literally the same amount of money that we bought him for. It's just getting boring now. So boring. Honestly, so boring. Pablo Marie to my club. No, I don't want Marie to my Inter. I wouldn't even take him for free. Well, there you go. Pablo Marie was getting spun out of his socks in Serie A. Should be playing in the Segunda División. Should be Saliba and Gabriel at the back. Evening, agreed. Big up Alex. I don't feel nothing when it comes to transfers. We'll be lucky to sign 2 players. Yeah, I agree, man. I don't know. Tomorrow, Arsenal linked to Messi. Bruv, I'm telling you, it's so mad. We probably will. If we can get him for 10 million, trust me, we'll go in for him. It's all mad. But listen, people, man. That's all the news that I could find. That's the news without me repeating myself on certain players. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Are you getting tired of this transfer rumor? Is it another underwhelming opening to the transfer window, like always at Arsenal, moving slow, not being proactive, not going after our targets, letting players slip through our grasp, just not being lethal and not being crucial enough in the way we're dealing business and the way we're handling our targets? You know, let me know in the comments down below. Listen, later on I will be doing a video. I will be doing a episode review to Love Island. Love Island's obviously going to be on today. After it, I will be doing a live review to it. So make sure you're tuned into that. And without further ado, I'm out, people. Let's go, Kadamba. Mikel Arteta out, Edu out, Vinay out, Garlic out, all of them out, flipping Cronkays out. Get them all out, Kadamba. I'm out.